Oh, somebody wake me up. We got Dream Team Maximus, an International Farmall 826, and a Super MTA. We're disco ducking, and we finally got that chisel plow figured out and dialed in. Let's go. Teamwork makes the dream work. This is Super Dream here. Don't wake me up. Today's a Farmall Friday. It's pretty self-explanatory what we're about to do. We're about to tear stuff up. This is an MTA, Super MTA 54. A couple of you made fun of this because it couldn't pull the chisel plow 7-shank at, 2 foot deep. A 50 horse tractor, imagine that. It was experimental. I got the right cylinder on the discs, and we are going to measure those discs. There is one guy that keeps asking, did you measure them yet? Did you measure them? I'm gonna. You say only the front gangs count. Those are your cutting gangs. It's like, that depends entirely on how you have them tilted. Tilt and yaw, well, I'll call it. But, you can literally do a wheelie with a set of discs and cut in the rear. So, we're going to measure them up. And I got my idea what they are, because I have already measured them. Let's go. Let's show. Red power. Boom. Well, in the last episode, I did the old front weights added, hubs added, but yeah, I also added the limiters. And Clark Wheeler, you noticed, I noticed, I was in the action, but you noticed and commented and said that I need to go one fewer, and you are 100% correct. There's no question about it, and we are going to do that. And that's really why I'm chisel plowing today, because I'm going to pull one of these off and let myself know what I already know. I didn't need 6 on there, and that's going to be the right depth. Some of you were saying, yeah, you only need to go 3 to 6 inches. I don't think so. I think the shovels are the length they are because that's the depth you need to go. And it's just logic and reasoning. But let's go, let's show. We're going to start right off with the 826. And then we're going to dig right in, disco duck, and we're going to let this soil dry out a little bit. We got about a 1/2 inch last night, but the sun's just beating it down. And I think within the next hour, we're dry enough to disco duck. Super M, TA, 826, all day. Well, you can see in Wednesday's video right there, you can see where I stopped angle cutting, and it's all straight again right here. I'm not going to do that angle stuff again, although I will say it did settle a lot. We got about a 1/2 inch of rain last night, and it settled a lot. But I'm going to go straight back, and just show you the difference just pulling one of those inhibitors out right there. Probably will make about a 3-inch difference. And I think that's exactly where I need to be. First and second run. Somebody's like, well, first run you don't have to go as deep, and second run. No, I'm going top of shovel. it's been about 10 months since the SMTA has disc with the 1370 international discs. And I think what's happened here, because this is the 4x8 cylinder right there, and I think what's happened is over the winter I've sprung a leak. It's very, very, very slow leak. And I think the culprit is this hose right here. It's dry rotted, got a small crack right here. I don't believe that's through though, but you can clearly see wet. So I added hydraulic fluid to the reservoir, and hopefully that'll get me through today. But yeah, I definitely have to address this hose. This is good. The previous owner must have replaced this one, but this is going to have to be replaced. Most Ricky Tick, and I can see one right there that's going to have to be replaced as well, because there's no sense doing one and not the other. And that way we get to keep our Hytran. This entire tractor, basically, other than engine oil, calls for Hytran, the entire rear end and the reservoir. And I know there's going to be sharpshooters. Oh, they didn't have Hytran back then. I don't care, it does now. Save your breath and your finger tapping. But I say we go and do some disco ducking and see how we can fit a field. Now typically what happens is, so I'll come in here with the SMTA, do the discing, and then the 756 will come in with the cold mulcher and do the mulching. And before I mulch, I'll have it limed. I have a guy come in with a truck and just bring, you know, I don't know, I just tell him bring me a load, and things heaping over, and he spreads it. It's probably 2 tons to the acre anyways. But yeah, so we're gonna get this going. Somebody was saying something about a tractor going on this or that or the other. I've pretty much got it boiled down to one tractor, one job here. And right now the SMTA, it's on these discs, and the 756 is on the Coldemulcher, and 856 is on the chisel plows. I mean, I'm all about it, man. I'm all about not unhooking, but obviously you have to, you know, for winter. But let's go, let's show. Well, here we are, we've made the field, and old boy over there, he's made us quite a mess at 826. And it takes a Super MTA nose down, hard nose, and to clean this up, 2 passes, this is gonna look great. Like I say, man, this first pass, it's gonna be bumpity. And like William Snipes was saying, good thing you got power steering. And I'll tell you, I might be doing a lot of standing on this first pass, but let's go, let's show. Well, let's get a measurement on these front cutting gangs. All right, there's the tape measure on the other gang. And over here we got, okay, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 12.5 foot the front cut. So they aren't 12s, them's 12.5. And I've got them angled back, yeah, about half of what you could for more of an aggressive cut. And then in the back, we're gonna have, oh, probably, I'd say 13.6 anyways. Let's measure the rear here. Yeah, so in the rear we got about 14 feet. That's gonna be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches short of 14 foot, but I'm up on that ledge. Let's see what difference that makes. About an inch. So yeah, these are about 13 feet, 7 or 8 inches in the rear, and 12.5 feet in the front. That ain't no joke for a tractor like that at all. You're talking probably what, 50 engine horsepower, right in that range. So cutting 12.6, we'll just go 13.6 in the rear. take a little TO here and explain what's going on behind the scenes. I am going first pass. That's been passed. That has not. Hopefully there's a difference in the video. I won't know till editing, but I'm going in second gear and occasionally TA, but mostly direct drive, just pounding it out, man. And doing a really nice job as expected, as it has done in the past. And sheesh, every time's like a new time, I tell you. Let's get her in second and get rolling. There we go. Thunderous. Pick up coming around the corner. We're going wheels up. All right, so now I've disked with the plowing, and now I'll angle cut it with the discs. Think you can do that? I'm your huckleberry.